We won a fourth quarter, finally. It took us being down 20, whatever it was, but we won a fourth quarter. That was our focus was what we've been talking about was closing out games, winning fourth quarters. Usually it's us being up 10-15 and letting a team come back, so we got on the other side of it tonight, won a fourth quarter. Hopefully we won't let ourselves get that far down tonight, but it's a good closeout.
Curious, just with the threes again, you tied career high, franchise high. Maybe just take me through what was flowing for you early, because you got it going early again.
A lot of good offense, a lot of good ball movement. A lot of them were off of somebody else collapsing the defense, kicking out. Nurk made a lot of good passes, being that roller. When they want to trap the ball and we can get it to Nurk really quick on that half roll and let him be a decision maker to finish at the rim, hit a cutter, hit someone in the corner for three. He did a great job of that tonight. So a lot of it was a lot of them were assisted. Yeah.
The only thing I had was, I'm curious, how did you get over the fact that you guys played so bad for 3 quarters and then found a way? How do you do that?
We know that you can come back from being down 20. It's happened to us a couple times. We've given up leads, so it's not impossible. We have the ability offensively to put up a lot of points in a hurry, and that ability, when you're down 20, like, you're always in the game. So for us, the fourth quarter was about getting some good stops. We got a lot of good deflections. Kev had a big block at the rim, some good rebounds, and allowed us to get out and run and spread the floor out with 5 shooters and hit threes and make that comeback.
What's your mentality when coach puts a small unit like that? What has to kind of change as far as your approach, probably mostly defensively out there?
Defensively, we have to be a little bit more active if they have a big who's a post-up threat. A lot of times Kev does a really good job of guarding fives in the post. He's able to push their catch out and use his length to disrupt them. Sabonis, we were switching everything, so we had to be ready to collapse down on guards or front him in the post to not let him get a catch. And we were switching Kev out, and Kev's guarding De'Aaron Fox out at the top of the key, Malik Monk, and he did a great job of keeping them in front, forcing them into tough shots. So I think his versatility defensively makes that small lineup extremely tough to attack.
You guys were kind of at a 3-point disadvantage for most of the night, but closing with that small lineup, 5 shooters, like you said, how did you like the flow that you guys had offensively and being able to generate some of those?
I like how fast we played with that group. I like that we got up a lot more threes. EG hit a lot of big ones in the fourth. But just the speed of play with that group, and it was great at getting open looks and spreading the court around.
To your point about winning a fourth quarter finally, I know this is one of 82, but how big can a game like this be for building your guys' confidence in that area?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. Especially there's going to be times during the season where you get down 10-15, like you can't help it. A team goes on a run, but we know what we can do. We can put up points in a hurry, and we proved it tonight, being able to come back like that, and so never mentally out of a game.
That shootout you had with Vezenkov, sorry, I'm not saying his name right, but it's the second quarter. You seem like you guys had a brief shootout. Was it something where they were basically giving you the ball for the hot hand, or was there something opening up for you to, even though you guys were down at some, for much of 17, work?
Yeah, no, I mean, we weren't running anything specifically for me. It was just in the flow of our offense, spaced out. Guys were making the extra pass, drawing extra defenders, and I was on the receiving end of it.
Can you give us a sense of just what the conversation was like about staying with it and not, I guess, folding up the 10 when you're down 22 in the fourth quarter?
Yeah. A lot of it was us bringing some energy on the bench, still talking through the game, talking through it defensively. Offensively, we went through some lulls, but we knew that we were kind of figuring out where we could attack them. And then it was a lot about energy. The energy of the building was bad at points tonight. Like the crowd was booing, which I wish they would. We would work together with the crowd. Like, I understand we weren't playing well. They paid for their tickets. They can come out and cheer however they want to. But, man, when we're down, like, we want to be a great home court team, and we have such a great crowd when it was so loud tonight. Like, I wish they would cheer us on and help give us some energy in those times too. But in the fourth quarter when we went on that run, the crowd was incredible. It was the loudest I'd heard it all season. And that kind of energy, like that just, when you have that kind of energy from the crowd, you're getting stops, you're running up and down the court, hitting threes, like it's just flowing. You have so much momentum. Everything is clicking. It's like a great spot to be in as a team. Like you feel like you're doing everything perfect. You feel like everything's going to go right. And part of that momentum, that feeling from the crowd, that feeling of being on that run is why we made all those shots, because we were getting good looks, but we made all of them because of the energy of the building, the energy of the game. So that's one of the things like this. One of the things I just wish is that us and the crowd would work together a little bit more.
You guys have one more thing about the 50-50 balls. Can you talk about how important that was in that fourth quarter run? Besides just you guys sticking threes to get back into the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, we limited them to one shot. We limited them to one tough shot. Like Kev getting some deflections on the board. There was one play in particular where they were pushing the pace the whole game and getting those quick threes up. They had tried to have a skip to the corner, and I looked over. I thought it was open, and Book sprinting back and deflecting the ball out of bounds and flying into the crowd. Like our energy defensively to limit those good looks, force them to play in the half court, force them to take tougher shots, and then limit it to one shot even with the smaller lineup was huge. Yeah, thank you.